Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Hey, buddy. Good morning, sweet boy. I love you. He just woke up. I actually had something else I was going to talk to you about, but I was reading some comments from some posts that I did yesterday because I like to check on you guys and see how you're doing and what you're feeling and what you're connecting to and where we all are in this Coffee Talk journey of life. And somebody made a comment that got me thinking. Now, if she's watching, I want her to know that I love her, and her comment was very important to me because it started such a thoughtful process for me. So I do not want her at all to feel singled out unless she feels special, and then she should feel singled out. I posted a screenshot of a tweet I sent yesterday about the kids. Max and Olivia were fighting over a Milky Way. And I said, guys, work it out, meaning figure out a way to split the Milky Way and go about your business. And they just rah. So finally, I just took the Milky Way, opened it, ate it, problem solved. Everybody hated me. I loved the chocolate. It was delicious. It was a triple win. Problem resolved, fighting stopped. I got chocolate, parenting win. This parenting thing, easy. Anyway, she wrote that she noticed that my Twitter handle only said Jamie Premack. And she hoped that everything was okay with Michael and I. And so I thought, well, that's, my Twitter handle's been Jamie Premack since I started Twitter, just because Jamie Premack Sullivan would be too long. It would take up too many characters. And I said, all is well in Michael land. And she was, good. I'm so glad to hear that. I just want you to be happy. And I really feel like in order for you to understand who I am, I need to explain how that made me feel. There may come a day where Michael and I are no longer what is right for me. Okay? I need everybody to understand that I don't see that as me not being okay. I don't see that as me not being good. I am much more concerned with living my most authentic life than I am doing what other people think is right for me. I have always been that way. And which is why I sort of earned the reputation as the rebel or the one who never follows the rules. I was my mother's problem child. Really, I just wanted to feel free. Really, I just wanted to gravitate toward what made me feel whole. And when you do what makes you feel whole or free, it scares the crap out of other people because most people cannot live that truth. When I brought home different people that I was dating over the course of my life, my mother thought, well, this is interesting, but she did her best to support me because she thought, okay, if Jamie's going to be that person who's going to sort of go for what makes her feel good, I should try to support that because not many people can do that. I put my mother through hell in a lot of different ways, but she did do a very good job of saying, all right, if this is what completes you, sweetheart, then be complete. Who am I to stand in the way of that? As long as Michael and I both get up every day with the same commitment and the same understanding and the same honesty with each other about what this is, I can do this. There have been times where we were not on that page and I was like, dude, I'm out. I need you to understand that I understand that society, morality, my religion, our families believe that Michael and I together, above all, no matter what is good, is what is just, is what is right. I disagree. Part of my brand is that we are a family, but I cannot allow anything or anyone to pressure me into living an inauthentic life. If I am no longer happy with Michael, if he is no longer happy with me, we will split in a way that is loving and friendly and great for our kids, because we want to live authentic lives. Both of us, not just Jamie, but both of us. We have had this honest conversation a million times before. See, most people say, what does Michael think of you? What did he think of your book? Like, what does he think of the way you talk or the things you share or whatever? Michael has told me numerous times that the greatest gift I have ever given him outside of his children is his truth. His ability to be honest about what and who we are. It's the reason he agreed to do Jersey Belle, as scary as it was. It's the reason he has agreed to support so well all of the other things that I want to do, speaking engagements, coffee talk, book clubs, pillow talk, whatever, because writing blogs, because we want to live authentic lives. There are so many women out there who are doing what they think is good or what is right according to everybody else, because you're afraid that if you make a choice that is better for you, that people will look at you and go, you're immoral, you're a disgrace, you're whatever, especially when people use your religion or God as a weapon against you, which, by the way, I'm here to tell you, my God never wants to be used as a weapon. He is a support tool at all costs for every decision that you make. He is there to hold your hand and get you through it. Believe me when I tell you that should judgment come for me or you or anyone, it will not come on this earth. While you are here, he is there to support you. When people try to use religion or God to make you do what they want you to do, that's about them and control. That's not about God or love. I promise you, love does not feel like control. So we live this life constantly trying to be what everybody wants us to be, to do what we think everybody else thinks is right, just, or good. But the truth is that you only get one life. So the most beautiful gift you can give yourself is authenticity and freedom to be what and who you are. It is the most liberating thing to know that I am not guilted or shamed or feared into staying in this marriage. I stay in this marriage the days I stay in this marriage because I want to, not because anybody has guilted, shamed, or wronged me into staying, and neither does he. And I caution when we comment these things that sometimes we say things that make people feel like your happiness depends on the status of your marriage or whatever. I can be happy and authentic and just as purposeful and meaningful to you, even if I'm not in my marriage. If you don't believe that I bring value to you, unless I am in a marriage, then I don't know what we're doing here. You can love me for me and what I bring when I sit in this chair and look at you each morning, but those things are just part of who I am, as much as that arm fat right there is part of who I am, okay? If I worked out really hard and lifted weights and lost that arm fat, which, by the way, will never happen, I would still be me with the same thoughts and the same passion for loving others back to life and saying, you can choose freedom. You can choose your authentic life. And it is okay to not do what everybody else thinks you should do. Because when you die, and you will look back and think, I wish I did more of what would have led me to my purpose in my individual life, the only one I've been given, and less of what satisfied the masses, who didn't in the end give two shits how I went out. That's the truth. All right, it's Monday. Let's get them, folks. I love you so much today. Have a great day.